Hey guys, welcome to episode 76 of Two Girls Chirping. I'm Lauren.
I'm Abby. I always laugh as soon as you say, hey guys. I don't know.
You do. It's like a nervous chuckle.
I noticed it last episode. I was like,
I made a conscious effort not to do this number this time.
hey guys.
I don't know why I started doing that, but I am adamant about stopping it because it's annoying.
Did I say I'm Abby? I don't know.
I don't know. She's Abby. I'm Lauren.
Yeah.
This is Two Girls Chirping. Welcome. So today, what are we talking about?
We're talking about two girly pops that really put their name on the spectrum. That's not the right word. We're talking about Harvey and Laila Edwards.
They've made a name for themselves on the stage at the Olympics. On the Olympic stage, if you will. Yes. I think that's what you were trying to say.
Yeah. Let me take a sip of coffee.
Why don't you take a sip of coffee?
I have a silly goose of the week this week.
Oh, me too. I wonder if ours is the same.
Probably not.
Okay.
You go first.
Take your sip of coffee while I tell you mine.
Yeah.
My silly goose of the week is not Formula One because they dropped Danica Patrick.
Period.
So this season,
War is over.
War is over. Kind of. That war specifically. We've got some other ones that...
But the Danica Patrick war is over.
The Danica Patrick war has been going on for like 3 years now. She was brought on Sky Sports, who previously did the coverage for Formula One. And she is a former NASCAR driver. It is worse than a personality hire because because it's just a demographic hire. Yeah. They needed a woman and they were like, this lady did some things, not in Formula One, but it's a very misogynistic sport that is only just now trying to bring women in. So they don't have any former Formula One women that are still really alive and kicking it, other than Susie Wolf, who runs F1 Academy, and so there's conflict of interest. Yeah. So they were like, good enough, throw her in. And she just says the dumbest stuff. It is so insufferable. She doesn't know anything she's talking about. And it like almost made me not be able to watch Formula One.
There's just a lot of stuff that like, I've never driven a race car, but I understand the basic engineering of it all. And she would say things blatantly wrong. My favorite, though, was they would pair her up with Jensen Button, who was a Formula One world champion. Mm-hmm. And
a certified baddie.
Yeah.
Right here, I'm going to ask Abby to insert a picture of Jensen Button.
Yeah, I love Jensen Button, but also he's just a diva. And she would speak, and he'd literally be like, every time she would speak, because it was the most out-of-pocket stuff. Anyways.
I just didn't understand why they didn't bring Laura Winters in.
Exactly.
Because she is a phenomenal commentator for Sky Sports. She's knowledgeable. She has good relations with all the other commentators as far as we know. She's got good relationship with the drivers.
Yeah.
And she could actually provide accurate commentary.
Yeah. The only thing
didn't make any sense.
I could think is people turned them down, and Danica Patrick was. But I don't know. War is over on that front. I will say F1 is... What are you going to say?
I stand by the fact that they only brought on Danica Patrick because they were trying to grow their American audience. But it didn't work.
They picked a woman that Americans dislike.
Yeah, they did.
Anyways, F1 is now on Apple TV if you live in the U.S. instead of Sky Sports. I don't know any of these commentators. This is the first time I'm hearing their voices. It was strange to hear. But
I'm going to need them to do a lot better because I'm used to Ted Martin and Martin Brundle and Ted Kravitz. A bare minimum. Yeah. Ted Kravitz is a gospy little diva.
Yeah. I love Ted
other
Kravitz.
One? Crofty?
Yeah, Crofty.
I just said his name.
Crofty and Brundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember Crofty's government name because he's always just been Crofty.
I think
maybe it's Ted Crofty. Ted. I think I did like a Will Mac situation where I just combined them into one. But yeah, these commentators were not it.
I miss Crundle.
Rip Crundle.
At least they had Jensen Button doing the post-race interviews.
Yes, and they've still got Laura Winters and a couple of the other commentators made the transition, which is good, so... Yeah. We just need to get the broadcast commenters for the race to up their game. Mm-hmm. Which is hard because one of them has never been a racer in Formula One. And the other one raced a little bit, never won anything, but was a Formula 2 champion. But they're young.
Yeah, they're young, and I remember one of them, or maybe both of them, filled in for a couple of races last season when Brundle was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's done better this time than he did that time. I don't know. It's just, I don't like change.
I'm not big on change myself.
No.
But it's okay because Mercedes landed on top.
Yeah.
They had
absolutely.
a P1, P2, and then we had double Ferraris. We haven't had that in years.
The Ferraris, the car looks good. They lacked on strategy, but it's Ferrari.
Ferrari is
but
built on...
But still were third and fourth.
Yeah. Ferrari is built on hopium.
Hopium.
And as a Max fan, I fear that I'm going to need to start doing some hopium myself.
Hopium.
Because it ain't looking good for us.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I've got my Max Verstappen Sleigh Cup because why not?
We also found out our dentist is a Max Verstappen fan.
Yes.
Which is crazy because Formula One is not a very big thing in the South.
Heck no, it's not.
No. Okay, hockey.
Who's your silly goose?
Oh, my silly goose of the week is Lauren. We're filming this on Sunday. Time change happened. We both were not doing well this morning. And she was like, was it what we ate for dinner last night? Did I eat my dessert too late? Was it the time change, the weather? And then she comes in the living room just randomly and she goes, maybe it wasn't any of that. Maybe our chakras didn't align. And I was like, what the hell?
I was like, there was a blood moon last week. Maybe our chakras are out of alignment. I don't really know too much about it. I might have to look into it and see because there's no reason for both of us to have slept that poorly. And it can't be because we're getting older. I refuse to acknowledge that.
I took melatonin and I still slept poorly.
Yeah.
And I'm a good sleeper.
It was not good.
Once upon a time, I used to be able to sleep literally anywhere in any position.
I am a notoriously poor sleeper. Also, before we hop into it, because we got to stay on track today. So This is my chair. You may recognize her from this side, but this is what she looks like underneath.
Yeah.
She is, as you can tell, vintage. I've been letting her air out her true colors in my room, which is where the chair lives when we're not recording. But I've always kept it covered for recording purposes because I feel like it looks better. But y'all let me know. I might just do a little half-halfy. I might air her fully out. Y'all just tell me if she looks best covered up fully because I won't be offended.
I sent something in our Discord. Join our Discord. It's so much fun. Come to the cottage. We'll have so much fun. Lexi, Kate, and Shannon. Well, sorry to use your government name. Mildred.
Yeah, no government name.
Sorry, have all said that they like it.
I knew they would. The girlies do not let us down.
Also, Charlotte Claire's on the screen. Okay.
Speaking of the girlies, let's talk about the PWHL.
Wait, I have one more thing while we're talking about Discord. I learned how to send Discord hidden messages. And I was talking to Lauren because Lauren had to teach me how to do it. And I was like, but how do you know before you send it? Do you just let go and let God?
No, literally. Well, Lexi and Mildred had to teach me, and I think Nick Nack had to teach me as well. It was, I felt very boomer. But, of course, our Discord's such a wholesome little community. They were like, no, girl, like, we all had to learn from someone else in here. Like, it's all good. And then the first message I sent, I thought I did it right because it was a group of us watch The Pit and we just do, like, a weekly recap. So I was doing my weekly recap, but we always hide it because we watch it at different times. And so you just click through as you read and comment. No, I did not do it right. And then but then I figured out it'll just let you edit your message. I was like, nobody look! No spoilers!
Don't look!
So you can always edit it. But that's,
Period.
It's an important skill to have in the Discord.
Yeah. Okay. The girly pops. P-Dub.
I'm just going to we had a lot of games this week, which I like to see.
We did, thank God. There's 2 today.
Yeah. They start...
in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
9 minutes.
We'll watch the replay of that. If we don't watch Pirates of the Caribbean, because I bought the first 3 movies. They were $5 a pop. They were on sale on Amazon, and I was like, need that. Normally they're $18 a movie, so I just had to hop on that discount.
Okay, Miss Bell. I just had to hop on.
Choo choo. all aboard. The Scepters did beat the Torrent,
Lord
though.
willing and the creek don't rise. I'm sorry. I had to get it out. The Scepters and the Torrent.
You can drink your coffee while I talk real fast, too. Sometimes you don't drink your coffee because you get too focused on presenting. True. So I try and do a little, like, gentle parenting. Like, hey, this would be a great time to drink your coffee.
When have you ever gentle parented me? Only my whole life.
Gentle parenting is the best form of parenting. The Scepters beat the Torrents and not by little. They walked them 5-2. It was a bit bad. Yeah. It was a bit bad.
The Scepters have been so good.
The Scepters are having their best season in a minute.
Period. Emma Malte.
Emma Mousley, you mean. The Fleet beat the Charge 3-2. Mm-hmm. Victoire, of course, beat the Scepters. I don't remember the score for that one.
Oh, I want to say they dog walked them.
Probably.
Because I'm pretty sure that's like the first game back after the Olympics.
It's not the first game back. Because the first game back was last week, and they destroyed whoever they played. I can't even remember.
When did they play? The Montreal Torrent?
No, Victoire and the Scepters.
Montreal won 4-3.
4-3, so not terrible. And then the Fleet barely beat the Sirens. They beat them 1-0. And then, of course, the Charge and the Sirens play today. Did you say someone else plays today, too?
Yes. Sorry, now I'm scrolling through. Ottawa plays the Sirens today. Minnesota plays Toronto.
Okay.
2 very good games.
Yeah.
We had a Wi-Fi goal.
Mm-hmm. I think she was hurt for the first one back, so I think it was
It was Sunday. Montreal versus the Frost. Poulin to Stacy. I live, laugh, love it.
That's what I like to see.
I want to talk about the Torrent Ottawa Charge game because it was delayed. First of all, it started quite late for me.
It did.
But then it was delayed for an hour. Have you seen anything as to why?
No, because I was at work those couple of days.
That's okay. I swear the city of Ottawa is just cursing the Charge and they need to get out. There was, I think, a mat that stuck to the ice. You know how they'll sometimes do mats for the people that sing the national anthem to come out and stand on?
Yeah.
Part of it stuck to the ice, and then it left a hole. So then there was this hole in the ice that they had to fix before they could play.
Yeah.
But honestly, P-Dub games are, like, the energy's so good that the fans were just having a blast. They were doing the wave. Everybody was just keying.
Yeah.
The Ottawa bench was playing Hangman.
Stop, that's so funny.
It was so cute.
They have the best vibes.
Yeah, and I also, was that your only P-Dub note? Because I have one more.
Are you going to talk about the ticket prices?
The Wi-Fi goal was a jailbreak goal, too, by the way.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering. I wasn't going to talk about the prices. I was going to talk about a Hillary Knight going to visit someone.
I'll just speak on it really fast.
Okay, speak on it.
Really, really fast.
Speak, ally.
Speak. That's me. No, it's ally. They say ally. Never mind.
So close, so close.
So close, but so wrong.
Ticket prices.
Anywho, so the Rangers ticket prices are cheaper currently than the New York Sirens ticket prices.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
They're more expensive.
The New York Sirens sold out MSG, which is...
I think there's, more than 17,000
Madison Square
people?
Garden is notoriously very hard to sell out.
You can ask Justin Bieber.
Yeah, even for, like, celebrities. And they sold it out.
Yeah, they did.
And then, oh, God, someone else sold out a massive... Oh, no, I'm losing. And Boston sold out TD Garden.
Period.
Yeah, we love to see. I'm loving
the growth.
I'm loving them getting their moment. It's so deserved. I also want to talk about Hillary Knight. So there is this girl, Joanna Gilligan, who's a 13-year-old, and she registered for the Female Hockey Players Organization. Mm-hmm. She was the 100,000th player to do so.
Yeah.
And Hillary Knight went and surprised her at a practice. This is I want to say Utah Mammoths coordinated it. She looked so surprised because that would be me.
I would be flabbergasted.
I would be gagged. 100%.
Hillary Knight has been posting the funniest TikToks too about
she's so good.
being on long-term IR and get me out of here.
Yeah, she's great.
I would be too dumbfounded to speak if I was in her presence.
I want to talk about Artemi Panarin.
Okay, straight to the NHL we go.
Yeah, I really only have like one thing because obviously Panarin's a bigger name in the league. I didn't really know as to why, so I decided to do my own research. And then this is my conscious train of thought. Wait, Artemi Panarin spoke out against Putin in 2019. He's Russian, for reference. He spoke out openly about Putin. This is what he said. The mistake in our society is treating him like a superhuman. He is a regular person like us, and he is serving us. Yes, to be a president, you have to be smart and enlightened, but our biggest mistake among many is thinking that we have nobody better than Vladimirucci. I can't say that.
I feel like you did a good job, Vladimir Vladarucci.
Vladarovich. Anyways, this is nonsense. How many million people live here? No question there is someone better. Which I'm like, to speak out against Putin as a Russian?
Girl, I remember when he declared himself like a dictator for life. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. But hey.
Anyways.
Russia's got they've got a very noticeable history of loving a dictator. Not loving a dictator because they don't get any option.
They don't get an option. I also want to point out in 2024, him and the Rangers organization came under investigation after a former employee alleged he sexually assaulted her. And they paid the former employee without any admission of wrongdoing, and an NDA was signed. But that also wasn't the first time the allegations against Panarin have been brought. And the first time, he was then charged with buying off people.
So they
as well.
Alfred played him?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's Alfred played. Let me look it up because it's actually very important.
Yeah. And then my last thing.
Alfred plea. It's when you acknowledge that it's basically when you accept the charges without saying that you're guilty. Not a lot of people, but people will do it in cases just to get a plea deal. That's very interesting. So he assaults women?
And the NHL protects him. I've never heard of that before.
Is he married?
I also have one more thing. Yes. I also have one more thing. He came to the Kings because he was traded before the Olympics. He came to the Kings. The Kings mascot wears number 72. And so he gave the mascot a Rolex because, if you want somebody's number, it's typical you give them a really nice gift and then you take their number if they agree to it. So he gave the mascot a Rolex for 72.
Isn't that what Mikko Rantanen did too?
Yeah. And then the next game, Corey Perry had been traded. And so the next game, Panarin changed his number to number 10. And all these fans are like, we just bought number 72 jerseys.
Look, man, you know how I feel about supporting men who commit crimes against women.
Yeah.
Strongly opposed. Just throw them away.
And while we're talking about the Kings, they fired their head coach, Jim Miller. That's been a long time coming. DJ Smith is the interim head coach. DJ Smith! He also coached for Ottawa, I believe, at some point. So, is it better?
We'll see. I mean, they're in for a world of pain after Kempe retires at the end of the season, but they know it. So, whatever. Anyways, my Sharks.
Wait, I have one more thing about the Kings.
Okay. That's the third time you've said that.
One more thing about the Kings. On their first game with DJ Smith as the coach and all this stuff, and one of the player development coaches, Matt Green, joined as an assistant coach when the whole coach firing situation happened. And Anze Kopitar, they give out a beer if they win a game, they give a beer out. And he does this whole speech. He's like, this one goes to the new guy behind the bench. And we got his first win behind the bench, all this stuff. And DJ Smith starts to walk to accept it. And then he's like, Matt Green.
Is it passive aggressive or is it just funny?
It's funny.
I'm like,
it's
are we
freaking hilarious?
What do you know about him? I do think that's I did watch that actually, which was hilarious.
And that's the
It
last
seemed
thing.
in good spirit, but I'm like, is it?
I think it was just a funny haha.
Okay. It's been a rough month, so I'm big into reading into everything.
I'm good for a funny haha. I feel like we're past due for a funny haha.
Well, I don't have a funny haha right out of the gate, but Will Smith, you know, they were asking about Macklin coming back and what that was going to be like to play with the Sharks again after being on freaking stacked cast Team Canada. And Will Smith very sadly was like, he's going to realize I'm not Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
And I was like, knife to the heart. So why would you say that? No one's Connor McDavid, though. It's all good. And I think it was their first game back with Macklin, the silver medalist, if you will. They play the Oilers. So they play McDavid.
That's so mean.
But Smithy, I think he scored the OT goal. Was that a nickname? Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is. You got a problem with it?
No.
That's what I thought, Upchuck.
Sorry. He scored an overtime goal.
I think he scored the overtime goal. Either way, they went to OT, they won. And my little note said, Smithy had to let McDavid know that it was a one-time thing with Macklin or something. I don't know.
He's mine.
Truly. The Stars have, last time I checked, a 10-game win streak, which is a franchise record. So they're having a good week.
Period.
I had a note about Tage Thompson. And I'm going to be real quick with it. You may know him. He's 1 billion feet tall. And he rocked up to the White House with a MAGA hat.
I was thinking of a different B word.
He rocked up to the White House in a MAGA hat because he loves him some Trumpalicious. And he got a lot of backlash, understandably.
Yeah.
Because aren't we supposed to be leaving the politics out of hockey? That's y'all's company line.
Yeah.
Any hoodle. His comment on it was, I'm proud to be an American, and I have my own faith and my own beliefs. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions and beliefs as well. We should be able to live in peace knowing that not everyone's going to agree with you. If you're going to bring politics in, you need to be able to handle the backlash. You don't get to hide behind, it's just my beliefs. Like, why is this a big deal?
It's just like the hypocriticalness of it, of like, leave politics out of sports, but then like, you're fine to bring politics into sports if they match up with what you believe in. It just...
Yeah, it's at
and then
your
it's
leisure.
like, whoa, everybody's allowed to have their own opinions. I'm like, well, which one is it? Do you want to leave politics out of sports, or do you want to have them in there?
Like, are you going to keep playing iTag, or are you going to holler at your girl?
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to talk. We can talk. We can have a conversation.
What, you can't debate? You can't have an educated debate?
Former debate queen right here.
I was on that debate team, and I hated it.
So the Sharks-Habs games, I think, I only have one more note after that. So the Sharks and the Habs they win most exciting game of the week for me. Period. Now, I need to watch the Islanders-Sharks game from last night because it got heated.
Did it?
It got heated. Macklin was involved. It's the closest to Will Smith hockey getting involved in a fight I've ever seen. And by that, he laid like one hand on Mac to make sure that he was okay and then stood there. Our little baby, Matthew Schaefer, was involved. Pony. It got heated enough that Macklin, our certified crash-out diva, they asked him about it in the post-game interview, and he literally like said, "Thank you, good night," and walked out. So I need to watch that and see what happened. But the Habs and the Sharks, two young teams, they are on the edge of a rebuild. They're popping up. Both of them. I think, I know it's unlikely, but I am manifesting that both of them go to playoffs this year. They're only like
Sharks
2
and the
points
Habs?
behind. Yeah, the Sharks are only 2 points behind, I think, the second spot in their division.
I want to talk about the Pacific Division. Never mind. I don't think I can get into this whole thing right now.
Yeah, that might be something later. Anyways, the third period is all I want to talk about with it. The third period, the Habs are down by 3 goals. which is not great. They come out in the third period. They score 2 goals in less than 3 minutes. They went back to back, and I was like, oh, we're doing this.
They went tit for tat.
They went tit for tat.
Thought I might. Sorry,
That's the best you got. Kiss my ass for that. Anyways, they score. Everyone's a little like, shaking in my boots. I didn't realize we were doing this in the third period, so things get tense. They proceed to have like no less than 3 occurrences where everyone just starts fighting each other. And the Sharks, they will fight, but the Habs, they don't really fight. They're not. No, they're lovers, unless not fighters. Arbor they're too small to fight.
Herbal, Jack-Eye, and occasion
Gooley and Doc were throwing their bodies around like they're not fragile little China dolls.
Doc threw a massive hit, and I was like, "But you're fragile."
He threw a hit so hard, I think I caught a concussion.
I thought that it was Arbor Jack-Eye.
Me too. We went and rewound. We had to zoom in. So, huh?
But also, Caden Gooley is. I've seen him drop the gloves. He's a fighter. He's been in fights, but he is not a fighter.
He's not normally healthy enough to get really good at it.
He gets down immediately.
Not all the time. He throws hits. He throws really. He's a good hitter. Maybe not a good fighter. I'll have to go watch. You know, I naturally just want to defend him, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I've ever seen him get in a fight, because as far as I've watched them, he's mostly been injured. But anyways, Kiefer Sherwood got his first goal as a Shark.
I forget
he got the game-winning goal with less than 2 minutes on the clock to prevent him from going to overtime. It was a really, really good game.
You know, if you're going to be on, like, a losing team, you might as well be on one that's got good vibes.
Dude, he got freed from the chains of the Canucks and got sent to the Sharks.
That's, like, the equivalent
They've won, like,
of
double.
leaving the Oilers to go play for the Avs.
Literally.
In my opinion.
Worst team in the league, the Canucks, right now.
And now everybody's gone.
Everyone's gone. We need NHL trades. I'm not covering all of them because there's too many small ones.
Yeah.
And they didn't really make any big ones other than the ones I'm going to speak on.
Yeah.
So Nick Dowd, rip, because I'll never get to see you again. He got traded from the Capitals to Vegas after 8 seasons. And they traded him for a goalie and a couple draft picks, which to me felt insulting.
Yeah, especially because I don't recognize that goalie.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think is, look, I hate that team in Nevada, but they're good. Well, they're good for their division. So, like, he'll be on the number 1 team in the Pacific Division.
That's fair. Colton Perioko, he refused to waive his no-trade clause.
I did see that.
So the Sabres were like, you're traded. And he was like, I think the fuck I'm not. I have to agree to be traded, and I'm not freaking leaving. It makes no sense because he's about to set some franchise record, and they wanted to trade him. I don't really think they know what they're doing. I saw the creepy thing that y'all posted with Selena Gomez licking toes. It was, y'all, what? I don't know what's going on over there, and I don't need to. You can look at it. It's weird. But not as weird as the week that Connor Bedard's having. That little nugget.
He is going to riot in the streets of Chicago.
One of his best friends, Colton Dot, got traded, and he openly said that it was a really shitty feeling that they were trading the guys that but the team needs. And that's helping them actually win games.
And
then they doubled down and traded Nick
Foligno,
who's their captain. However, Nick Foligno wanted to go play with his brother at the Minnesota Wild.
My thing is, they traded him for future considerations.
Yeah.
The captain of their team, they traded for future considerations, which I also just, like, hate that term. Just be like, no, we just gave them. It was just a gift. We just gave it to him. It's fine. I just hate that term.
Nick Foligno said that he called his brother and was telling him. He called his brother first and was telling him about the trade. And then he got in trouble because his brother was so excited he put it in the family group chat. And then his wife was like, what the heck? Because she didn't even know. But their mother passed in the early aughts, I think from cancer, but I could be wrong. And he was like, I feel like our mom is just smiling down on us because we're going to get to play together. And it's just such a special feeling to be able to play with your brother. So that wrecked me.
Yeah, that's mean.
Then Connor Garland got traded to the Blue Jackets for some picks, which felt very disrespectful.
Dude, the Canucks really traded, like, everybody.
Everybody
Connor
except
Garland,
for
Besser.
Thank you. Besser. There's one other one. Honrick. He's still there.
They traded
Demko's
Tyler Myers to the Stars.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, King.
Yeah. Connor Garland's gone. Kiefer Sherwood's gone. Quinn Hughes is gone. Like,
they put up their...
they got 8 million Pedersons, but, like, where's that going to get you?
They put up their roster from, I think it was 2023-2024 season that they went to playoffs. There's only 3 players from that team that are still active Canucks players. It. But hey, that's their right. It's your right to suck, I guess. John Carlson. Now, this one was surprising. He got traded from the Capitals after playing for 17 years there. He got sent to the Ducks for some picks.
Yeah. He's got to be towards the end of his career, though. I don't know much about him. So I don't know, like, how fair of a trade that is or isn't. I just assume it's because he's at the end of his career.
Yeah, I just always find it, and this is me just being empathetic, I just find it disrespectful. Let him finish out his career there.
But, like, maybe he wanted to go.
I guess. If it's his choice, then it's his right. Whatever. Yeah. The Jets. They traded Luke Sheen of the Brothers Sheen.
I do know the Brothers Sheen.
And they traded Logan Stanley.
Braden Sheen also got traded.
Yeah, all the Sheens got traded. A Strum got traded. I think it was... Oh, sorry. It was either Carlson or Dowd. No, it had to be Carlson because they were like, how do you feel about being traded to Anaheim? And he was like, well, at least there's another Strome brother there. And then the other Strome brother got traded too. But they got traded for some people I've never heard of. Isaac Rosen and then Jacob Bryson and some picks. I don't know who y'all are, but hopefully it'll work out better. Lucas Reichel, that was the other Canucks we didn't talk about.
Yes, Lucas Reichel was the other one.
Lucas Reichel,
I just stared directly into that light.
Don't look in the sun. He got traded to the Bruins. It can't possibly be worse than playing for the Canucks. And keep in mind, this guy has only played for the Blackhawks, the Canucks, and now the Bruins. So this might be his best fit.
The Canucks are dead last in the league.
They are straight trash.
Yeah.
The last one I wanted to talk about was Bobby McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
To me, he is a Nylander cousin because he looks so similar to them.
I won't have to get them confused anymore.
No.
I truly, in uniform on ice, I get them confused from each other.
They look so similar. Granted, all you see is like this portion of their face.
Yeah.
But he got traded from the Leafs to the Kraken. So Kraken fans rejoice, I hope. He's a pretty good player. He produced pretty well for Toronto. And that's playing in enemy territory. So I'm excited to see him go to a fan base that at least supports their team. If nothing else, it'll be a new experience.
It'll be nice to not get verbally assaulted trying to go to dinner.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Yeah, I also want to say the Rangers didn't trade Vincent Trocheck.
Yeah, after saying that they were.
They didn't even say that they were, but they scratched him.
Well, they were leaking it to the media. Even he was commenting about how he was getting traded. They chickened out.
The Kings traded Warren Fogle. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, but the Kings signed Matthew Joseph. P.O. Joseph plays for the Canucks. It's his brother.
Okay.
I thought they were twins. They're not. But that DNA is strong. From two sisters that look nothing alike. That DNA goes heavy. Also, we have a running joke that our neighbors think that we're lesbians.
Because we look nothing
alike. And it's just two girls living together.
Which, like, in our generation, friends and sisters live together all the time now. Because none of us are getting married.
The rise of siblings buying houses together is very high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we live in the South in a very quiet suburban neighborhood. So that is a little joke that we like to make.
Yeah. Speaking of lesbians.
Let's go, lesbians.
Let's talk about KK Harvey.
One of my favorite lesbians. She's top 5 for sure.
My favorite lesbian. Pooh.
Wife line.
All right. It's Women's Appreciation Month, so obviously we're going to highlight some women. This is Caroline KK Harvey. To be specific, Caroline Rose Harvey.
Ugh, love the name Rose.
Yes, she's a Libra, Lauren.
Love it.
October 14th.
Day after me and some years.
2002, so she's 23 years old. She was born in Pelham, New Hampshire, but a lot of places list Salem, New Hampshire as her home, which, like, being from Salem, I know it's not Massachusetts, but that's still kind of a
I wish I was
bragging
born in
right.
Salem. It just would match my little spooky vibe.
Dude, yeah. And she's the youngest of 3. Baby. She's
You
got
can
an older,
relate.
Yeah, I can. An older brother and an older sister. She's 5'8", which for some reason in my head she was taller than that.
The skates add some inches.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, her, in case you don't know, the whole reason we're talking about her and Laila Edwards is because they're, like, best friends. Mm-hmm. And they've been best friends for years. And they post so many TikToks together. And for some reason, the height difference never clocked in my head. But yeah, KK is a defender. And the KK nickname comes from when her sister was young and she couldn't say her name.
That's really sweet.
So she's been called KK for, like, her whole life.
Love it.
Even though it's Caroline with the C, but hey, what do I know? So, as most elite hockey players, she started skating when she was 3.
That tracks.
It's so cute because there's this story of she started skating and after like a year or 2, she told her aunt that she was going to play in the 2022 Olympics.
Oh.
She did.
Love it.
Witchcraft.
The prophecy.
The prophecy.
That's my Libra.
Yes. But she started taking figure skating lessons before playing hockey because her parents,
Ooh.
she obviously, like, loved watching them play hockey because they also told stories about, like, when she was still in a carrier, they would put her on the bench and she would just, like, watch them play. And, but her parents put her in figure skating lessons to help make her a more well-rounded skater.
Yeah.
And then around 10, she started boxing lessons.
Nice.
To improve her footwork, speed, and endurance.
I love it.
Yeah. And at 13 years old, she left home to go to Bishop Carnegie High School. It's kind of a boarding school situation. Well, it's not kind of. It is a boarding school situation.
It's kind of a boarding school situation in the way that it is a boarding school.
In the way that it is one. In New York. To play for the Bishop Carney Selects, which is...
Not the best name, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it is a very notorious hockey program for women's. So, like, men's hockey in the U.S. has the U.S. National Team Development Program. That's basically the equivalent for the women.
Okay, let me shut up. It's not a great name, but great program.
Yeah, and you're going to want to remember that school name for later.
Oh, God, okay.
Well, no, not in a bad way.
Sorry, I come from morbid, so normally if they're telling me to remember a school name, it's because they're going to commit heinous crimes.
Oh, no, girl. The only heinous crimes are going to be creating elite athletes.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. In jail. How dare you? So she committed to University of Wisconsin towards her graduation for the 2021-22 season, or I guess school year. I'm going with season. I'm rocking with season. However, then she made the U.S. national team.
It'd be like that.
And so she said, actually, I'm going to go do that for a year, train for the Olympics,
Yup.
and then start in 2022-23 after I've competed in the Olympics.
It's only a year. It'll be fine.
Dude, that's a no-brainer decision for me.
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about that Olympic run here in a second because I've got it sorted.
I've got it sorted.
I've got it sorted in a specific way. Her rookie season with the Wisconsin Badgers, they won the NCAA championship.
Damn.
Yeah.
Beaver joke.
Specifically, the Badgers faced Minnesota in the championship winning game. In overtime, Harvey scored an overtime championship winning goal.
No notes. Love to see it.
Literally no notes. And not only is she super skilled, she's very smart. She became the first Badger player to earn All-American honors as a freshman since Megan Hunter in 2000-2001 season.
Jeez.
She's also been in high school, she was on the National Honors, or in the National Honors Association, or whatever it was. You were in Society.
I didn't do that. They wanted us to pay money.
Oh.
Girl, my GPA speaks for itself. You ain't getting no money out of us.
Well, she was in that 3 years.
Yeah, I didn't do that stuff.
No.
I'm not a society member.
They didn't ever offer for me to join.
I know.
Okay. So, anywho, the 2024-25 season, so last year, she was named co-captain of the Badgers. This would have been her junior year with Casey O'Brien. Does that name sound familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know why.
She was the 3rd overall pick of the PWHL draft last year for the New York Sirens.
That's why.
Yes. And in that season alone, they played 41 games, or she played 41 games that season and had 63 points.
Golly.
Currently, in this year, they've played 30 games, and she's got 61 points.
Oh, my God. So now she's, 2 points per game, essentially?
Essentially, yeah.
That's what I like to see.
She's a defender, guys.
They call her the finisher.
They do call her the finisher, and this season, she is also captain of the Badgers.
Yeah.
It's her 4th year. I don't think she gets a COVID year. She won't get a COVID year.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. But this year, there's 14-ish games left. So she's 100% going to break her record.
Yeah.
So far in her Badgers career, because this is just insane to me, 147 games played, 198 points, 528 shots.
Golly.
And just last week, she was named WCHA Defender of the Year and Player of the Year. And their head coach was named Coach of the Year. The Badgers are just those bitches.
What is going down?
I don't know.
Is that the dad?
Is that the dad?
Is that the alcoholic dad? And who is that, the new one? Is that just a good neighbor? You gotta pull the pin at the bottom out. Then you'll be able to push it in. Otherwise it breaks too heavy. Duh. Don't you know things about your John Deere?
What the frick is happening?
Because I don't think that's the mom, and I ain't never seen that minivan before.
I've never seen that minivan before. That's not the mom. She's brunette.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a little
skinny.
She's a little petite woman.
Oh my God, and it's pouring rain right now.
Is it raining right now? I don't see anything.
Look at their house. Look at the deck. You can see it.
Oh, yeah.
If they just get in their car and leave, then they're just good Samaritans. They probably live in the neighborhood.
Oh, it is raining. Shoot.
It's pouring. The old man is snoring type rain.
What did we just witness?
I'm trying to see if they leave. Okay, that was crazy, you guys. That's the type of neighborhood we live in. I didn't know something was about to go down at our neighbor's house.
I can't wait to watch us just lock in on whatever that was.
That is like the epitome of Southern hospitality, because I didn't even see it, but one of our neighbors' lawnmower was stuck halfway up their driveway. I don't know what happened.
It's a hill.
It is. Driveway is generous. It's more like a small mountain.
Yeah.
And this minivan skids to a stop and then puts it in reverse and then stops again.
And then
two people we've never seen before get out of the minivan and go up and are helping this kid push the lawnmower up, which I didn't even see them out there. And then they get back in the minivan and keep it moving.
I saw him out there, but I thought he was cleaning it. How did he must have known them, because he didn't even look in danger. He didn't.
Well, think about the kids in this neighborhood.
The kids run this neighborhood.
They ain't scared of nothing. But I'm sure they also were like, hey, bud, let us help you push that inside or something, Anywho, KK.
I cannot wait to watch that back.
I think you leave that in probably 2 times speed. I don't know. I don't know how long that lasted.
I'll cut part of it down. I also don't know how long that lasted. I think a couple minutes.
Anywho, let's recenter.
KK Harvey.
500 shots, 190 something points.
Oh yes,
150 something games.
Close, very close.
Yeah.
Was named Player of the Year is where we left off, and the Badgers head coach was named Coach of the Year. all this last week. November 2025, so this season, but like a month into the season. She became the all-time leading goal scorer among WCHA defenders.
Not surprised.
The second all-time NCAA woman behind Angela Ruggiero. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but she is a Hall of Famer. In case you're wondering. In case you're wondering, she passed Nicole Gosling. Love you, Nicole. Megan Keller and Sophie Jacks, who all played a 5th season, and she passed them at the beginning of her 4th.
She's really freaking good.
She's so freaking good. Also, per the Badgers profile on her, I love that they do a little like, here's
Are
our
they
player.
the Badgers or the Beavers?
Badgers.
I'm pretty sure I made a damn joke earlier because I was like, Beaver joke. I
didn't even catch it.
I know you didn't. You'll catch it when you edit.
Okay.
That's so lame. Anyways, Badgers does sound better than Beavers, anywho.
Yeah. Her role models, according to the Badgers profile on her, are Megan Dugan, the director of player development for the Devils, and Casey Bellamy, an 8-time world championship gold medalist for Team USA. I said pretty good.
Those are good picks.
Yeah. And I just want to briefly touch on her world championship career because she's competed in 5, winning 2 gold and 3 silvers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Understatement. Nice.
Nice understatement. And 100%. Now, where you probably recognize KK Harvey from, unless you've just like followed women's college hockey, I have not. So this was my first time hearing about her. The 2026 Winter Olympics. She showed up and showed out. But that wasn't her first Olympic performance. It was 2022 when she made her Winter Olympic debut in Beijing at 19 years old. The youngest player on the women's team.
A baby.
A
teenager.
That team was such a stacked cast that even Taylor Heisey didn't make the...
Dang.
Yeah. Which Taylor Heisey, I've also seen her talk about when she didn't make that roster. She thought about quitting.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, but she didn't. And thank God she didn't. Now, that was the same year that would have been her freshman year of college. But she said, nah, I'm going to go do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go win silver in the Olympics because Canada won gold that season, that tournament. However, Harvey didn't have a single point in the Olympics, which kind of came as a shock.
Did she get a lot of playing time?
Yeah, she had some, but I think I saw she just struggled finding her place among all of her childhood idols.
Well, yeah, and they've all played together for years.
Yeah. Yeah. So after that Olympic run, but prior to the World's Championship, Team USA coach John Wierenski. I didn't write his name down. That just came to me.
He was the women's coach this time, too.
The name came to me. Sorry. He had a talk with her, though. She says that he reminded her that she had already accomplished everything a player could by age 19 and encouraged her to play aggressively without fear of mistakes in the Worlds, which I'm like, that is so true. Like,
that's really good advice.
That is really good advice. They also seem to like him so much, which I quite like that he immediately cried.
My very limited knowledge of him is I'm very pro John.
Yeah. And then obviously, this Winter Olympics 2026, she was on the roster again. She played 7 games, all 7 games, 9 points. So
9 more than last time.
Period.
Let's go. Also 9 as a defender.
As a defender, too. 2 goals and 7 assists. The first game of U.S. versus Canada, she had 3 points in a 5-0 shutout.
Golly.
Yeah. She also tied most points in the tournament and led Team USA with average time on ice of 22 minutes and 43 seconds a game.
Good for her.
She was named Tournament MVP, the Directorate Award, which is crazy, as Best Defender, and was named to the Media All-Star team.
I love this for her.
off.
No,
Yeah.
she really did. One thing I was super excited about with the women's hockey this Olympics was all the young people on Team USA. There was less so on Team Canada because they have a ton of veterans.
Yeah.
But all the like future PWHL players.
It was so fun to see and learn about all these people I didn't know about. She is notoriously one of the best defenders in this new era of hockey. Many people have actually called her the best defender in the world.
Whoa.
But I don't know about that one. She's still very young, but that could be a very real possibility.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, she was also named best defender in the 2023-2025 World Championships, both of which she won gold.
One thing about her, she's going to medal.
Yeah, and she's only the second defender in history to lead U.S. women's team in points at an Olympics or a World Championship, and she's done it in both. It's very much between her or Laila Edwards for the first overall pick in the P-Dub draft.
I need them against all odds to end up on the same team. It's not happening, but I don't want to hear about it.
It's not, but maybe a trade. Nobody's going to give up either one of them, though. Mm-mm. That's like giving up Hillary Knight.
That's bold.
That's crazy, but okay.
Love the vision on that.
Okay, let's talk about the other option for number one overall pick. Laila motherfucking Edwards. Layla's an Aquarius. They really are us for real, but more athletic.
Us, but tall, athletic, and northern.
Yeah. Laila was born January 25th, 2004, so she's 22 years old. Wow. Math. Whew. Ooh. She was born in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. My bad. And she's the middle child of 5.
I love a middle child. From one to another. Yeah. I see you.
Yeah. They really kind of are us, but reverse. Birthday-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to make everything about me, but
circling back to how I am involved in this.
Circling back to how me and KK Harvey are the same. She's got an older brother and sister, Bobby and China, who both have played college hockey. China played with her on the Badgers for a season.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And she's got a younger sister and brother, Colson and Brittany. I wrote that she's 6'8". That is not true. She is 6'1". Clearly, I was working on KK Harvey's notes at the same time. And she also had the normal hockey legend childhood. Started skating at 3. Switched to hockey at 5 and started travel hockey. Her father enrolled her and Bobby and China, her 2 older siblings, in the Cleveland Heights Youth Hockey Program, where it's just like peewee hockey. And then she started AAA travel hockey at 9 years old. That program also demands a lot of commitment and a lot from the players, which is crazy to me because they're 8 years old.
Yep. Well, they're trying to make future Olympians.
Hey,
they're acting like they're all going to make it, though.
Anyways, the Pittsburgh Penguins have an elite girls hockey program. I didn't know about this. Mm-hmm. She participated in it alongside her sister, Chyla. I've been saying China, haven't I?
Yeah, you have. Chyla?
It's definitely Shayla. I just missed some letters.
Shayla, not China. And not Shayla either. Shayla. Deepest apologies.
I'm so sorry.
Her
it's
font
my
is like
fault.
font 8, so
it's my
I'm surprised
fault.
she can read anything right now.
That's why I'm mispronouncing. Anyways, she played in that program. Some more notable players from that program. Hannah Bilka, who is a forward for the Seattle Torrent, Olympic gold medalist. You know, all the things, point per game player in the Olympics. Also, Ava McNaughton, who I almost mentioned. I just ran out of time to do notes on her. She is in like the same threesome as...
Yeah, she's the third musketeer.
Yeah, the third musketeer, if you will. She's a goaltender for the Badgers. She was also on the Olympic roster. Played 1 game, which was a shutout. But hey, it was a shutout. And Gwyneth Phillips, who is a goaltender for the Ottawa Charge. She had 2 shutouts in the Olympics.
One thing about them. Everyone's getting shut out.
Everybody's playing in the Olympics and everybody's winning. Layla and Ava played in the program together, and then they went to play for the Selects program together as well.
Mm-hmm.
Along with... Why are my notes so terrible?
I don't know. I mean, I know that they grew up together.
Yeah, they grew up together, all three of them. Okay, let's backtrack to the Bishop Kearney High School. Leaving home at 13. Going to boarding school. I've already talked about all this. Some more alumni from that school as well is Haley Wynn. Mama Wynn is actually a board member of that program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, period. She played 287 games for the Selects, Layla.
Well, she's so good.
Yeah, 287 games, 413 points.
Golly. That sounds about right.
147 goals, 266 assists. She skipped her graduation to go play with Team USA in the 2022 World Women's Under-18 Championship. They won silver, but she was still named the MVP and led the team in points. She had 8 points in 5 games.
Yeah, I'd skip graduation for that too.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to skip graduation to do nothing. And she was also named best forward of that tournament. As you can imagine, she was graduating high school. She has her pick of where she wants to go play college hockey. Her older sister, Shayla, said it right this time, was playing for the Badgers, so she wanted to go play with her sister. Yeah. It's also an incredible hockey program, so why not? And she made her collegiate debut in 2022, had 27 points in 41 games, finishing plus 27. They also won the NCAA championship. Tracks, taking it back from Ohio, because they had won it 2 seasons prior. Ohio had snatched it from them, and they said,
mine. I wasn't done with it yet.
It's mine. And she popped off in the 2023-24 season, so her second season.
Sophomore
year. 41 games, 56 points, was named USA Hockey Bob Allen Women's Player of the Year.
Nice.
And just when you think she couldn't get any more impressive, last season.
She was playing all of this as a forward?
Yes. This is a very important thing that I didn't even get to. I wasn't going to get to until the Olympics.
Okay.
She's a forward. If you learned about her through the Olympics, she was playing defense. She's a forward. They transitioned her that way.
I guess I didn't realize that was just for the Olympics.
I thought for the Olympics.
She was just your normal, like, forward, transition to defense woman, and
no,
that was that.
She was a forward. She had a better chance of making Team USA as a defender.
Yeah.
And so she transitioned to that and then won gold and went back to being a forward with the Badgers.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. But last season, she was named alternate captain. 41 games, 71 points. Her 35 goals led the nation and were the most by a Badgers player since Brianna Decker.
Golly.
In the 2011-2012 season, who recorded 37 goals.
What is that, like? It's almost 2 points per game. I think like 1.75 points per game.
Yeah, 71 points, 41 games. She also had a hat trick in the NCAA championship.
Freaking flex on them.
Yeah, it was the semifinal game that sent them to the finals.
Whew.
Where they won the championship, of course.
Naturally.
And she is currently in her senior year as a Wisconsin Badger. Yeah, and then that was my note about her transitioning to a forward, which we just talked about.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it.
No, I'm kind of glad you put it in there, because that would have been really late.
Well, I didn't know when she had transitioned. I didn't know that it was just for the Olympics, because again, we don't follow college hockey.
Yeah. No, she transitioned to a defender strictly for the Olympics.
Worth it.
Which explains why she's so
now she's got a goal.
Productive.
Yeah.
As a defender.
Yeah.
But also, like, she's a hell of a defender, too.
Dude, she knows how to throw a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like a Kale McCarr.
She is. I mean,
And
I don't know that much about her
Harvey's,
hockey
like,
IQ because I won't get to watch her really in action in the PWHL until probably next year. But
yeah.
she's got a lot. She's got a real Kel McCarr vibe about her.
Yeah, she does have a real Kel McCarr. KK is like a Quinn Hughes, like a true defender, but also points productive. But she would never go to the White House.
She'd never laugh.
She'd never laugh in the face
And that's
of
why
other
she's
women
not haunted.
succeeding.
That's why she's not haunted.
You said it, not me.
I didn't realize the ghosts were actually correct.
Yes. Okay, so back to Laila. The November 2023, Team USA names her to their senior national team for the rivalry series that year. You can just assume from this point forward, anything I say, she's going to be the first black woman to have ever been named to that. For the USA, of course. Yeah, she was the first black woman to be named to Team USA's senior national team. She then played in the 2024 Women's Worlds. During the semifinals versus Finland, she scored a hat trick, leading them to the gold medal game versus Canada. Canada did win, but we don't need to talk about that. She finished the tournament with 8 points in 7 games, a silver medal, tournament MVP, and the youngest player to be named tournament MVP at just 20 years old.
Her and Caroline, man.
Yeah.
They're incredible within their own rights.
Yeah, it was the 2025 Women's Worlds with the national team where she decided to transition to defense. And, I mean, they won gold there as well. And that's when she decided to carry it over to the Olympics as well. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, in college, she plays forward. I can't imagine, like, being able to do that.
My hockey IQ is just not that high.
Mine neither. She did an interview with her campus, not, like, her campus as in the Badgers, her campus as in a company.
Oh, okay.
Like an organization. And she said, I've been blessed with some physical abilities and I've worked on my physical game, but it's hard having the mindset and mentality that I'm good enough to be out there. I'm good enough to succeed. And
girl, you are.
Girl.
Believe it. Look at your stats. Look at what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Look at your medals. And that's just the beginning. You haven't even begun to peak yet.
That's my thing. You're
just getting started.
Like, her career is so young.
Just like her.
I also wanted to comment. In that interview, they ask her, like, what's your favorite way to unwind? And she says, because you'll appreciate this, lately I've been reading a lot, especially before bed. I've been reading The Song of Achilles.
Oh, one of my favorite books of all time.
I'm almost done with it, but I plan on reading this series, which there is another book. It's not technically a series.
Madeline Miller does a lot.
Yeah.
Look, man, what y'all know about Song of Achilles? That is ultimate yearning to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I actually can't even begin to speak on it because I won't stop.
Okay. Well, then let's speak on...
If you're into it by being reading or audiobooks, I highly recommend it.
It is good.
They do
a great job with the world building of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they asked her, they said, you talked to Blake Bolden, the first woman of color to play professional hockey, being an inspiration to you. Have you had the chance to connect with her? And she said, I remember the first time I met her in Cleveland, where we're both from, which I didn't even piece that together. They both are from Cleveland. She said, I was really young, so I was like, whoa, someone that looks like me playing hockey. This is awesome. And then she played pro, and we kept in touch over social media. Then she was in LA when I was making my debut with the national team and officially becoming the first black woman to play for the U.S. team. She came and supported me, and it was awesome. We talked about it after, how much we've inspired each other. It was a very powerful moment for me. It's crazy to think about someone that I'm looking up to has told me that she's now doing the same to me now.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
We've spoken on it several times. It's very important to see yourself represented.
Absolutely.
In the field that you want to go into.
Absolutely. And then everything she accomplished in the 2026 Winter Olympics. She assisted Hillary and I on the game-tying goal during the gold medal game, which is pretty big. Became the first woman of color to play for Team USA Hockey. In that right, the first to have a point, the first to score a goal, the first to win gold, all the things. She said, when I was growing up watching the Team USA in Canada, there wasn't anybody who looked like me. So the fact that I get to be that for other kids growing up now is a big deal to me.
It's so special.
Yeah. She said, I'm really honored and excited to have little boys and girls see me and know that they can do it too. When you see someone that looks like you, it makes it easier for you to get into that game than if you didn't have that representation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Beautifully put.
Yeah. And then I only have a couple more little fun things. Her mom, first of all, the Kelseys donated to a fund to have her whole family come out and watch her get to play in the Olympics. And they did indeed get to all come out and watch her play in the Olympics, which is beautiful. Her mom was there, and her social media popped off and went kind of viral because she would do fit checks for every game. And first of all, I watched them. She's so funny. She's got such a fun personality. But at one point, she calls her Walmart jeans from the Mart. And I was like,
that's so
you're
cute.
So real.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And they asked Laila, like, if she was embarrassed about that or not. And she said, at first, I was like, oh my gosh. But then I was like, you know what? I love it. She's being herself. She's having fun. She has that strong personality. Everyone's enjoying it. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And she was also named to the Forbes 30 under 30 list.
Oh my God, was she really?
30 under 20 list in 2025. Yeah.
Dang.
And that's all I have.
You'll be seeing a lot out of the two of them.
You will be. And I am very excited.
Me too.
Dude. I'm just picturing them in the PWHL. I'm also like, I remember a couple months ago there was a lot swarming about them adding 2 more teams at the end of the season.
To the PWHL?
Mm-hmm.
They haven't announced it.
They haven't announced anything official, but
I mean,
I feel like they would have announced it by now.
Yeah, no, I agree. They just added 2 more.
I know.
It would be kind of crazy to add an additional 2, but I'm into it.
Yeah, I think they'll probably give it a couple years.
I would imagine at least another year. Just to...
Yeah.
I mean, you learn something from each expansion.
Expansion.
I don't want to hear it. You can listen to yourself say some weird shit when you edit.
That's true. That's true. All right.
That's it for now. We'll be back next week talking about more women that we appreciate.
Of course.
And in the meantime, we appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next week. Be good, be honorable, support women. Bye.
Bye.